Well, hello, pretty girls. Tonight we're going to read Pepa Loves to Bake. Miss Rabbit is having a baking competition, and Pepa is very excited. Can we bake a cake, please? She asks Mummy and Daddy Pig. Yes, of course, Pepa, replies Mummy Pig. Cake! George cheers. Pepa and her family gather a recipe book and their kitchen supplies. They wash their hands with soap and water. Bubbly, bubbly, scrubbly. Pepa and her family are ready to bake. Pepa points to a cake on the book cover. Can we make a cake like this, she asks. It's a Victoria sponge cake, says Daddy Pig. Pepa and George mix the ingredients while Mummy Pig watches. When the cake is done, it looks tasty. Spongy, spongy, says George, but Pepa isn't sure if the cake will win the competition. Then Pepa remembers it's Miss Rabbit's baking competition. That gives her an idea. Miss Rabbit loves carrots, Pepa says. We should make a carrot cake. Mummy and Daddy Pig think it's a great idea. They all get to work making the cake. After baking the cake, they let it cool. Then Pepa and George help decorate it, but Pepa isn't sure this cake will win either. What about a chocolate cake, Pepa suggests. Daddy Pig likes chocolate cake. They start mixing ingredients. You can't go wrong with a chocolate cake, Daddy Pig says. Why is that, Daddy Pig? Asks Mummy Pig. Because it's made from yummy chocolate, of course, replies Daddy Pig. So Pepa and her family get to work and bake a yummy chocolate cake. Soon the chocolate cake is ready. It looks tasty, but the Victoria sponge cake looks good too, and so does the carrot cake. I don't know which one to choose, Pepa says. Maybe we should stack them up. Mummy and Daddy Pig carefully stack the cakes on top of each other. Then Pepa covers the whole cake and the kitchen in rainbow sprinkles. I call this my giant sprinkle cake, Pepa says. It's got Victoria sponge, chocolate, and carrot cake all in one. The cake is ready. Pepa and her family bring it to the baking competition. Miss Rabbit spends a long time deciding who will win. Finally, she makes an announcement. The winner of my baking competition is... Pepa and George's giant sprinkle cake. Everyone cheers. Hooray! And the prize is... Everyone gets a piece of cake, Miss Rabbit says. Pepa loves cake. Everyone loves cake. Hee hee! The end. Night night, pretty girls. I love you. Bye-bye.